Times when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 62.
62.
We do not have Marshall with us today.
We do not. He did not feel well.
He could call in.
Listen, if he doesn't feel good, he doesn't feel good.
All right, well.
I don't want to force him.
Well, so if you sent me in something to talk about today with Marshall, it'll have to be the next time he's on. So don't worry, I didn't forget. It'll be talked about. Your letters written in have been acknowledged.
Okay. I want to know about this because I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
No, you don't, because you don't receive
The messages.
the letters.
No, I
the
don't.
handwritten letters.
You did not get a
from
handwritten letter.
Folk.
Folk? Okay. Like folk tales?
No. DuckTales.
Woo!
Go ahead. It's your week to talk. Talk about your week.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
It's your week to talk?
It's your week to talk.
My week was good.
Okay.
I did some Christmassy stuff
Like what?
with Michelle and Alex. Went downtown. Went to Christmas Village. Bought a Russian walking toy thing,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of cute.
Yeah. It's a brown panda.
It's not a brown panda. It's Winnie the Pooh.
It's not Winnie the Pooh. It's brown.
No, it's Winnie Pooh.
Okay. It's not Winnie the Pooh, though.
Winnie Pooh.
Okay, it's not Winnie the Pooh.
It is Winnie the Pooh.
It's not, though.
It's the same basic concept.
It's the same concept. It's a knockoff of Winnie the Pooh.
It's Winnie Pooh.
It's a different color. It's a different shape. Basically.
They're both portly bears.
Yeah, but one's yeller and one's brown.
So?
I mean, it's not the same thing.
It's the same stories.
It's the same kind of stories.
He gets a balloon and he floats up to steal honey.
Okay.
Same basic concepts.
Uh-huh.
Except, I don't think there's a Christopher Robin in the Russian one.
There's no humans.
There's no humans.
It's just him and Piglet.
It's him, Piglet. There's a donkey.
What's Piglet's name?
It's actually
Piglet-Chew?
It's Piglet.
Oh.
I forget how to say it in Russian. It's
Piglet-Chew.
escaping me. It's not Piglet-Chew.
Pikachu?
No. I forget
So,
how to say it in
Vinny
Russian.
Puh and Pikachu
It's not
go on
Pikachu.
adventures.
It's not Pikachu.
I don't know what Vinny Puh,
Winnie Pooh.
Pooh,
Pooh.
and Pika
It's
do.
not
But
Pikachu. Wait.
one gets the honey and the other one heats it up with electricity.
No, they don't. It's the same basic
And they
concept
go on
as
fun
Winnie the Pooh.
adventures.
He gets a balloon.
They attack a depressive donkey.
Oh my gosh.
Thrilling podcastery going on right
Oh
now.
my god.
What are you doing? Talk. You were all
I-
talkative earlier.
I'm looking for how to say the piglet's name in Russian Winnie Pooh.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
We haven't had one listener from Russia, like that lives in Russia.
That's okay.
You gotta get your people on this.
That's right. They're not my people.
They're not your people.
I'm not technically from Russia, remember?
I mean, basically. All right, we're gonna just move along because I'm tired of silence.
Tired of the silence. Oh, are you? Are you tired of silence?
Yeah,
now?
while we're actually doing the podcast. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Thrilling.
Yeah. So I went to Christmas Village.
Okay.
And then we were supposed to go to Tinsel, which is like a pop-up bar.
Is it a pop-up bar or is it just a bar?
It's a bar where they change. It's not a pop-up bar. It's a bar where they change the bar name and like the decor for every holiday.
Okay.
So like it was before it was decorated for Halloween. Then they do Christmas. I don't know what they do.
And it's only open 2 times a year?
I think St. Patrick's Day it's open too.
So 3 times a year, and then the rest during the summer it's closed?
I don't think so. I don't know what it is during summer though. But we didn't actually end up going in because the line was ridiculous and there was a cover. And we didn't feel like paying a cover charge. But we did go to Uptown, which is a pop-up bar because it's outside. It's like a beer garden. But that was all decorated for Christmassy stuff. And that was fun.
Okay.
What else did I do this weekend?
I don't know.
I made soup.
You did.
It was good.
Do we have leftovers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came home yesterday and I made us. I was hungry, so I came home and made myself a sandwich, and then realized we had soup left over.
We do.
But I already had made the sandwich, so.
So yes, there is leftover soup. Yeah, that's really it.
Okay.
I didn't do much else. I finished your Christmas shopping. I have to do Christmas shopping for everybody else, though. But I'm all done you. Except for your stocking.
I have 2 things that are coming,
Okay.
I think, and that's it. And then I'm done.
Okay, good. How was your week? What did you do?
Worked.
Anything else?
Slept a little bit, but I didn't. Not
Okay.
really. I tossed and turned a lot. I worked, and when I tried to sleep, I tossed and turned a lot.
Okay.
So nothing too exciting. You want to talk about your the show you've been watching?
What I like about you?
What? What fucking show is that?
It's an old 90s show.
That was a movie.
No, it's an old 90s show with Amanda Bynes.
How's she doing?
She hasn't been in the tabloids lately, so I'm assuming better than she was before. Hoping. Because I
Okay.
like Amanda Bynes. She's cute.
Yeah, she was cute. I never saw her in anything, so I can't
Yeah,
gauge
what
her,
I like about you has her and Jenny McCarthy in it.
I don't know who that is. I know the name, but I don't know who that is. How about the other show you were watching?
What other show was I watching?
Bippity Boppity Boo.
Bippity Boppity Boo.
Yes.
Bippity Boppity Boo?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Hogwarts Tournament of Champions?
Yeah.
It's... I like it just because I love Harry Potter and I love Harry Potter trivia.
Uh-huh.
And I'm fairly good at it, although the last episode I did not do well.
Because I wasn't there.
But
I'll give you all the answers.
you got thoroughly irritated with me because I just kept going, why am I not on the show?
Mm-hmm. And then you started getting ones wrong, and then you realized that's why you're not on the show.
Probably. And...
Because you didn't know what the third toenail in of Flibble Gobbles
Your
Senor Toadstool
Your
nail
Flibble
color
Gobbles.
was.
I really like it. It's so cheesy, though. It's such a
Yeah,
cheesy
that's the whole
show.
point of it, I imagine.
Yeah, but I love it. I love it. It's so good. I love Helen Mirren, too. I love that she hosts it. She wasn't even in the movies, but she hosts it.
Why didn't they have the old lady host it? She too old?
Maggie Smith, yeah. She's
we
up
did.
there.
We saw her in that Christmas movie, and she's quite
Yeah.
ancient.
The Christmas movie was A Boy Called Christmas.
Yeah, sure.
And it was good. That was a cute movie. But yeah, she's very old. I'm sure she'll make like a guest appearance because they always have like an actor from the movies read some of the questions. I'm hoping she makes a guest appearance.
Okay, I'm sure she will.
I'm also super excited because on January 1st, they're doing a 20th anniversary reunion on HBO Max.
Isn't it? Aren't they doing a movie or something? Is it a movie or is
I
it that?
think it's a movie.
But I don't know because they
know.
keep saying trailers for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta look. but I'm super excited about that. There's also a game coming out, and they're doing like a
What kind
show.
of game?
Like a cell phone game.
Oh, ew. What?
I think it's a cell phone. I got to look into it more.
Did you beat the game I bought you?
Which one?
The Harry Potter game?
The Lego one?
Yes.
No. I got irritated.
What the hell? I spent good money on that. I spent good money on that shitty game.
It's a really shitty game.
All of the Lego games are. Some of them might be enjoyable, but they're still shitty.
It was enjoyable for like the first half hour or so. But then
that game involved a lot of like specific kind of jumping and timing, and you're not really good at that.
I'm not great at that, no.
And as much as you keep playing it, it doesn't seem that you get much better.
Listen, but I still enjoy it.
Have you beat Kingdom Hearts? No.
Mm-mm.
We're going to have to buy a fucking PlayStation 5 soon. So you better beat a game on there.
Okay. I beat most of Crash Bandicoot.
But did you beat it?
No. I never beat any games. I haven't beat a game ever in my entire life.
That's sad.
Ori.
I was going to say.
Ori's the one game that
and
I probably...
you did it all on your own.
Yes, I did it all by myself. I can't even say that with a straight face. No, I've never beaten any video game all the way through in my entire life.
I have a dilemma.
Sure.
I don't think I talked about it on here. So PlayStation 5's out, right?
Yes.
And I don't play video games really. Like I'll pick up a video game here and there. We have a PlayStation 4 we don't use. We have an Xbox that we only use to stream Netflix and other things.
No, you use the Xbox.
What?
I
haven't played.
You've used it before. Like you haven't used it recently, but
I usually stick to one console, so I usually stick to Xbox.
Yeah, and you've played lots of games on there.
But the new Wolverine game
is on PS5.
Is on a PS5.
Oh.
So do I buy a $500 game system to play a $70 game? That game will cost me $580.
Yep. Can you sell the PS4? I mean, you won't recoup.
Yeah, I don't know how much they go for.
You won't recoup even half the funds that you need, but at least you'll get something.
No. I'm sure I could sell for $200.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, we got to figure something out because I'm playing that Wolverine game.
Okay, well then sell the PS4 and buy the if you've already made your decision.
Well, it's not out yet. It's not coming out for another year or so.
If you've
so
already
I got time.
made your decision, then
I just need that game.
Why are we having that
I need
discussion?
to play that game.
Okay, if you need to play that game,
that's
you're
ridiculous
obviously
that
buying a PS5.
I have to pay $580 to play one game.
Of course, but we've had this ridiculous discussion before. We had it for Kingdom Hearts. Before that,
yeah, but that was no. We play. You got Kingdom Hearts, Just Cause, Uncharted, Spider-Man.
Yeah, we bought that because of Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts.
Yes,
that was this deal sealer. I don't know, babe. There's no games that I particularly want to play on the PS5.
You don't really play games.
No.
Like the games we play are on Switch.
Yeah, and I like the Switch games.
Because they're geared more towards you.
My
even
skill set.
Then, you frustrate the hell out of me with the Rayman Legends.
I do. I can't do any running levels. Ori, every running level, babe.
I can do running levels just fine. We know that. I can't do running levels where water's coming.
Yeah.
Like if you're about to drown, I'm out. Sonic has fucked me up my entire
trauma.
Yeah. The do.
Sonic has officially caused you to have lasting childhood traumas.
But that leads us into two conversations. One, we went to see Ghostbusters. What are you sniffing for, Sander?
I think we talked about that last time.
I know. But we saw the trailer for Uncharted.
Yes.
With Tom Holland?
Yes.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And it's a younger version But Nathan Fillion came out with a short video years ago of him being Nathan Drake, the main character. And it was amazing. He looks like him. He sounds like him. He acts like him. It's perfect for him. And Nathan Fillion looks like he's getting younger.
He does look rather good.
Because he
now.
looks great now. Well, I mean, I haven't seen him in a few years, but when he was on The Rookie...
At the end of Castle, he gained weight.
He gained weight,
but
for
then,
a rookie...
Rookie, he lost all of it, and he looked really good.
He looks younger now.
Yeah.
Like, his face.
Yeah. He's a good-looking man. Not gonna lie. Would you, if I had the opportunity to hook up with Nathan Fillion, would you be mad at me?
Who do I get to hook up with?
I don't know. Who do you want to hook up with?
Well, that Sheena Parveen thing has sailed.
She is butt ugly now.
Is she? I haven't seen her. She's not in this
she
area.
Wears so much makeup.
I thought she transferred to like California or something.
She did transfer somewhere, but she wears so much makeup.
I don't know who I would.
And I have nothing against people that wear a lot of makeup, but when I can see it's a lot of makeup, it's...
I prefer no makeup.
I'm okay with makeup. I understand it has a lot of artistry, and I'm all about it.
Yeah.
But it has to be well done, and hers is not well done.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who's on my list now. It's changed. Jessica Biel will always be on there.
Okay.
There's someone new.
Is LaFisher still on there?
LaFisher.
Is LaFisher?
I don't know what she looks like now.
Okay.
It's been a while. I gotta update this list.
Yeah, you do.
Next episode.
We're gonna update our list.
We'll update our list.
Okay.
Because
Joe Manganiello is still my number one. Still my number one.
I don't.
I want to hook up with him and Sofia Vergara at the same time.
Okay.
That's I would enter into that couple. Deep sea dive.
Even the one who was on my list, Daddario, I follow her. She is so goddamn thin right now. That it's just like...
Yeah.
So she's off the list. But I just want to look at her eyes anyway. Yeah. I'll come up with a list.
You needed your new list.
I need a new list. So if you have suggestions or you have a list, write in, and we'll read everyone's lists on air. Ooh, we could do brackets. That's it.
Let's do brackets.
All my listers out there, shadedcornermedia@gmail.com, or send me a message on shaded_corner at Instagram, and I want to just send in your lists, guys, girls, whatever, it doesn't matter, and I want to do brackets. And then we'll have competitions. But I need initial lists. So all of you who normally listen and write in all the time, I need you to write in. But also you, and especially you know who I'm talking about, who don't write in. You write in, send us your list.
We need lists, people. We need lists.
So do it for my birthday, which is past.
Which has passed.
You're late. Okay. Then, so that movie looks good. Uncharted.
Yes.
Great game, too. I might play that again. But next is the Sonic trailer, which you just saw today.
It looks really good.
It is fucking phenomenal. They're keeping it real close. They're changing things, clearly, but it's like everything's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Sonic is right. Tails is definitely right.
He's cute.
Knuckles should be in the third/fourth one, but they brought him in early. It's like sticking kind of to like, because it's Sonic 2, Tails is introduced in the video game. He's introduced here. Robotnik looks good. He could gain weight, but he has the he has the fucking circular space, the spherical spaceship thing that he has in the video games. It's so fucking good.
I'm glad you really like them.
That's the only movie I'm like looking forward to. I can't think of. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Woody Woodpecker was great. It was stupid,
But
it's
was
a Woody
good.
Woodpecker.
It was a cute movie. I liked Woody Woodpecker.
This second Sonic is definitely looking to be better than the first.
Okay.
Knuckles looks great, and it's voiced by Idris Elba.
Love that. Love him.
It's
Idris Elba is definitely on my list.
Fucking Idris Elba's on my list. Yeah, so that. I don't know when it's coming out, but we're going to go see it in theaters with all the other children. Mm-hmm. It'll probably be 40-year-olds there.
Let's be honest here. All our movies are frequented by people between the ages of 40 and 25, or they're 10.
Why wouldn't you go from 25 to 40? Why would you go 40
I don't
to
know,
25?
but whatever. 25 to 40, 25 to... Actually, I'll go 25 to 45-year-old, or they're 10-year-old. We don't do anybody in their late teens, early...
You're right. We do not do anybody in their teens. That is inappropriate.
Okay.
So, yeah, anything else about that? Any movies?
Any movies I'm looking forward to?
I can't think of any movies coming out. We got to watch Spider-Man, but we got to watch Spider-Man 2 first.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of... there was movies that
But I'm not excited for that Spider-Man movie.
I kind of want to see it, but
I
think I'd be more excited if we saw Far From Home, which we didn't see.
Maybe. I'm not excited. First of all, I'm really not excited if the fucking other Spider-Men are in there. The whole rumor about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, if they're in it, I'm not going to want to watch it. I hate them.
Really?
Yeah, people keep posting shit about Tobey Maguire being the best Spider-Man. You are on fucking crack. If you think he's a good Spider-Man, you are fucking high.
People really like him. I don't know.
Did they ever watch any of them? You're just going off in nostalgia.
I like Andrew Garfield. I'm perfect.
He was better, but still not Tobey Maguire.
I don't know. I really want to see West Side Story.
Ugh.
Because I love musicals and I actually love the original West Side Story. I also am looking forward to I want to watch the new Matrix movie.
It looks good.
It looks good.
I didn't care for any of the Matrix. I really only remember the first one. Is the second one with the Super Mario tunnel?
Yeah. The second and third Matrix movie were terrible. Complicated for no reason. Like, it was not great.
The third one, this one looks like it has potential.
This one looks good. So I am excited about that.
And Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
Yeah.
So.
Which is great. And I love Keanu Reeves.
I'm not a fan.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Speaking of Neil Patrick Harris, you know he came out with a board game a couple years ago?
No.
It's called Box One. It's a board game for one person.
It's like it was made for you.
Yeah.
The new Fantastic Beasts movie is coming out. That should be giving a release date really soon.
Okay.
I'm super excited. And then I'm going to remind you of a movie that I'm kind of excited about, but you're excited about just because of the actor.
I don't know.
Cyrano with
Peter
Dinklage.
The Dink?
Yeah. I'm really excited because it's a period piece that I kind of like.
Wait, a period piece about what? I don't know what it's about. I just saw him and I was like, okay, we're
Pretty sure it's a retelling of Cyrano de Bergerac.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so Cyrano de Bergerac is an opera.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sure this movie is not an opera, but Cyrano is like a story about a guy that helps his friend fall in love with this woman, like with his words and everything like that, and he tells her...
Oh, this is the thing that's the trope that's been done all the time where, like,
yes,
someone's hiding in the bush and feeding lines?
Yes.
That's what this is from?
That's based on that. That's based on Cyrano de Bergerac.
It's used in everything, but I've never known the original.
The original is the opera.
Okay.
And I think it looks so good.
Did you see anything about it?
We saw a preview.
Did we?
I feel like it was in before
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters.
I don't remember this. I might have blocked it out. There was a shit ton of previews.
Oh my god, it was like 30, 40 minutes of previews, but
Which is fine by me. But...
I'm really excited.
Okay.
About it. I love the opera Cyrano de Bergerac. Plus, I like Peter Dinklage and I like period pieces. So
I have to watch Station Agent again. It's been many years since I watched that.
we have to watch the original Death at a Funeral,
Yes.
the one with Alan Tudyk and Peter Dinklage.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love Alan Tudyk.
He is the best. He really is the best.
Is he in anything like coming up or anything like that?
Probably.
We
He's in everything.
We should look into it.
If there's a voiceover for something, he's
yeah,
in it.
I love him.
Anything else?
No.
No? Okay. I have...
Oh, I have book corner. Once you're done.
No, go ahead.
No, you have
A book coming.
what book?
Spawn. The Compendium, Volume 2.
Did you finish volume 1?
You're 100% correct.
You didn't finish it.
I did not finish it. I might be on page 10. And
You-
I'm staring right at it.
You gotta finish
Look, here's
at
the thing.
least one
I'm gonna add you to
omnibus.
one of my comic book
no.
omnibus collection groups on Facebook, and you're gonna see that no one ever reads these things. They basically buy them, put them on a shelf, and they say, I'm going to get to it. But then they buy 10 more, and you never read them. They're just displays.
Okay, fine. But you can never yell at me for buying more books that I'm going to read eventually.
I have never yelled at. I've never said anything about buying books.
Fine.
If anyone in this house is guilty of that, it's me. How many copies of how many books do I have that I haven't read?
A lot.
I've never gotten through Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No, and you
I
have
have three
three
copies. I always wanted to read The Hobbit. I have a copy now. Haven't read it.
I bought you copies of a lot of books you really wanted to read but never did. Golden Compass, never read.
I don't have it.
Yeah, you do. I
Do
bought
I?
you the 3 set. I bought you the 3 books of His Dark Materials all together by Philip Pullman.
When?
Last Christmas.
Really? Where are they?
They're
'Cause
upstairs.
I forgot these.
I bought it for you as one book.
Did you?
One book set. Yeah.
I almost bought that the other day. I don't remember.
You have
I don't
it.
remember. That's a problem.
You have it. This is the Beetlejuice DVD all over again.
Find it. Well, you're not allowed in that room. I'll find it. Tell me what shelf it's on. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't. I forgot.
It's
you got
either
that.
there or it's in the office. It might still be on the bookshelf in the office.
Let me find it if it's in the office,
Okay.
because it'll be Christmas all over again.
You're ridiculous.
I got so many fucking books.
That you don't. You only read one book, American Gods.
I read Good Omens.
And Good Omens.
I read Neverwhere. I read all of Neil Gaiman's books.
God. That man is officially one of my favorite human beings ever, by the way.
Why?
I think I told you this. He,
Talking about the MoMA.
not the MoMA,
Oh.
but that too, that was awesome. But he, on his Instagram for Giving Tuesday, was advocating donors choose because he's like, I want to give more money to teachers.
Okay.
And I love it.
Okay.
Love that mentality.
Okay. Well, he should give more money to me. He's not giving me any money, so more money would be great.
You don't need any more money to buy
I
more
need-
more omnibuses of books
look.
you're not going to read
I have more copies of his one fucking book
than
anyone else,
anyone should.
including one that's like worth $3,000 right now.
You have more copies of his book than anyone should. Yes,
Yep, just one.
I know. I'm blissfully aware.
And you got me that one last year, the
Yeah.
annotated one. So it's a textbook of it
Yeah.
that I haven't even gone through. So many books. See?
So many books
Just
of
added to the list of things I'm not going. I have his
Comic book.
comic book over there. It's never getting read.
For shame, babe. For shame.
I'm not a fan of all the artwork in there.
I like it.
In the comic book?
I gotta relook at some of it, but I like the artwork in some of the pages.
No, you like the covers. The covers are real nice. The inside is not the covers.
No.
Covers are done by... That's what I hate about comics. Like, if you're just buying a comic because the cover looks good, you open the page, it's a different artist. So it looks like shit sometimes. But I listened to Good Omens on audiobook. I finished that. It was amazing because it's the
Yeah.
full cast.
Yep.
And he's like, you know what? I'm all into this audiobook thing. I bought more credits. I downloaded the Gene Wolfe, the Book of the New Earth or whatever series. And it's not a full cast reading. And I remembered why I don't like audiobooks. It is horrible.
I'm doing an audiobook where it's not a full cast reading, and I like it.
It's just this one guy reading monotone.
Ooh. So here's the problem.
And his Gene Wolfe is a hard read. Like, it's very in-depth, a lot of information. That's why I was never able to get through his books. I was like, I'll listen to him. It is as hard as it is to read it, it's not that much better to listen to it.
Here's the thing with audiobook narrators. They have to be good actors. Like, so, for example...
I know. This guy, I forget who reads it.
Jim Dale reads the Harry Potter audiobooks. Amazing. He is a spectacular voice actor. Does all different voices. Like, it's great.
This guy does one voice. And he kind of whispers like this.
No. Nope. Couldn't do it either. I'm reading The Duke and I, which is the first Bridgerton book.
The Duke... Are they from Hazard County?
No. So I'm doing that on audiobook, and I like her. She's pretty good. Nobody beats Jim Dale, though. Jim Dale is so good.
Yeah, well.
But audiobooks are only as good as the voice actors that do them.
Yeah, well, this one's not good, but I'm going to get through all of them. And they're each 12 hours each.
Yeah, they are. They're long. I saw that.
There's 4 books, so...
You should... Once you're done that, you should listen to Neverwhere, because Neverwhere is the full cast. It's really good.
Wait, is that the BBC one? Oh, well, that's different, because it's got...
With James McAvoy.
Yeah.
So, James McAvoy did Neverwhere.
Right.
He also did Sandman.
Right.
So good in Sandman.
Again, I don't know. McAvoy's in all of the BBC readings. They did a bunch of them.
Sandman's not a BBC reading, though. But
yeah, but no, I mean, he does all the BBC.
It's the same director, Dirk Maggs. So I'm going to start looking for more Dirk Maggs audios, because he's really good.
It's got to be the book.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good book.
That's true. What?
But yeah, the Gene Wolfe stuff is... I'll let you listen to like a couple seconds of it, and you'll be like, I don't know, this is some bullshit. So I started my Pre-Order Purge. I told you about. I freed up like $300.
Good for you. Now that's not supposed to go right back into pre-orders. You know that, right?
Yeah. No. The whole point of the Pre-Order Purge is to stop buying things.
Yes.
So I've pretty much the only thing I have coming is my other Goblin.
Okay.
I got rid of the Venom statue, so there's $100 out. I'm keeping the Spider-Man one because I still need a 4th. My Egyptian stuff, which takes up all of it. I canceled some of the Ninja Turtle stuff from NECA. And yeah.
Okay.
So only keeping this because I'm dwindling. Like I'm running out of room.
You're quickly running out of space.
So, and I've been spending money. So, it's been 2 years since I've been to a mall. And our lovely mall that is like just the best mall by our house anyway. I go in there and I go to my favorite store. FYE. Well, FYE doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if it's closed everywhere.
I don't think it is.
Someone told me it was closed in another mall. In
Neshaminy?
Neshaminy.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if the wall just finally took it.
It might have. I mean, like,
I don't
they've
know
been closing them for a while.
That's a shame. That was my number one store. They would close the doors on me. I would go there all the time and walk through and look at things and never buy a thing from them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they closed.
That's some bullshit. Do you remember when it was called The Wall?
Yeah. A very, very long time ago.
It must have been like, you must have been, went there once and then they turned.
And then it turned into FYE.
They turned into FYE in like early 90s or some shit. I don't even remember.
It was a very long time ago that it turned into Hawaii.
I still probably have some CDs with the wall sticker on there. Because if anything ever happens to it, just bring it in and they give you a new CD.
Yeah, CDs aren't a thing anymore, though, so.
Speaking of CDs not being a thing anymore, we saw a commercial for Target where you can get a exclusive CD with 3 extra songs. Mm-hmm. Now, what are you going to play it on?
Nothing, because cars don't have CD players anymore.
Nothing. Computers don't have CD players.
Don't have CD-ROM drives.
I mean, you could probably put it in like your Xbox or something, but most game systems now don't have discs.
Yeah, they don't read discs.
Well, no, they don't. They only have most people buy the hard drive ones where it doesn't have a CD slot.
Yeah, no idea where you're going to play it.
So, I bought this older computer so we can have a better podcast. That has a disc drive.
A CD-ROM drive,
I mean, it's not a CD. I don't forget whose CD it was, but it wasn't anything I was going to buy. But, how are you advertising CDs?
I don't know. Whose CD? You don't remember who it was?
No, I don't know. Someone I didn't listen to. I mean, Mushroomhead is releasing all their albums on cassette.
What are you going to play that on?
You're not. You're going to display it because it looks cool, because the cover art and all.
Yeah.
But they know you're not going to listen to it. You're just buying it for, cool factor.
Nostalgia.
This one, you're buying it because there's 3 extra songs in there you can't get anywhere else. But you can't play it on anything.
No.
Some stupid people out there. Unless they give you, a CD player with it. Here you go. Here's a Walkman.
That would be hilarious.
With the bass boost. Lately, it starts slow, and then it gets snowballing, not spitballing, snowballing. So it starts slow, and what it is before anyone even knows, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
People to add, friend suggestions. Now, some people. This is my 3rd or 4th Facebook, and every time this last time I deleted it because Facebook hated me and crashed my account or some shit, and I wasn't. And then I started a new one, but I wasn't allowed to add people. So now, after a year and a half or something, I can add different people now. It's odd. I don't understand why Facebook hates me, but it does. So I've been adding people, people who were on my friends list before. However, now I'm getting suggestions for people that I used to know in high school and middle school. Mm-hmm. And that was, what year is it? That was 20 plus years ago. And I'm just finding all these people that I used to know. And the one, I remember most of them, so I add. One person's actually accepted. And I was like, okay.
Whoopee.
What's that?
Whoopee.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Most people don't even use their Facebooks anymore.
I know. Some of the people, I saw it on there, and I look at their page, and they haven't been on there since, fucking 2013.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So.
Yeah, most people don't use their Facebook anymore.
It's fine. Well, my 20-year high school reunion's coming up, so we'll see if there's anything going on for that. But yeah, it's weird seeing all these people. I know you. You kind of look familiar. Luckily, most of them use their names.
Now that's old school.
What, using your real name? Mm-hmm. I'm in the generation where you use your real name, unless you got something to hide. And some of them have they're one guy who would always make fun of me, call me banana shoes or clown feet, because every day I wore the same sneakers. And even back then, there were sneakerheads. People were very specific about sneakers.
Yeah, sneakers were always a thing.
I always wore black and white Chuck Taylors. That's what I did. And my feet are large. Mm-hmm. And Chuck Taylors make everything look smaller and, thinner and longer.
Clown shoes, yeah.
So I always wore them. And fucking in elementary school where I'm wearing fucking size 10 or some shit like that, it looked ridiculous. But he has a picture of him holding an elementary school or a middle school photo. I'm like, I know him. Like, just all the people, if you want me to add you, post an old photo like that, and I'll know who the fuck you are.
Nice.
So, yeah. Last week, we talked about the waitresses, and how I didn't like their music, except their one song. And then Marshall was like, the next day, he was like, oh, yeah. You know, in a day is the anniversary of the lead singer's death. I'm like, instead of talking shit about them, you could have just fucking, said something nice. I was like, well, one, I didn't know.
No.
And two,
you said you liked their one song.
They only have the one good song. It's just how it is. I'm sorry, but your music's not for me.
It's not your jam.
And then I think that's about. We're almost at the end. Last week we talked about. I think it was last week or the week before. I don't remember. I said Christmas Inc. The show's Santa Inc. And we talked about how fucking horrible it was. I haven't watched any more
I
episodes.
didn't say it was horrible.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great.
Do you want to know? Okay, so it's been getting bad reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know why it's getting bad reviews? There's a reason, evidently.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Seth Rogen gave this reason for why it's getting bad reviews.
Wait, can I guess?
Yes.
Is it because it's written by two Jews?
No, maybe. I don't know. Go ahead. You get 3 guesses. That might be part of it. That's probably a big part of it, but not like hitting the nail on the head.
I don't know.
White supremacy. That is his reason. He said it's getting all these bad reviews because white supremacists are going and writing bad reviews on his thing. And the back push about this is everyone's commenting like, well, maybe it's just bad. Because it is. It's bad. It's real. It's bad.
It's not a great show.
I'm not a white supremacist.
No.
You're a fucking Jew. Like, it's written by 2
I don't
Jews.
think you have to say it like that.
Like, I don't know if he's saying he didn't give a reason. He just said it's white supremacy at its finest, taking down this good show. No, your show sucks.
It's not a great show. It's not a great.
I don't know if I don't. Maybe it's white. Like,
I would like more background information.
He didn't give any.
I think part of it is
maybe because it's a Christian holiday being written by 2 Jews.
That's kind of
white supremacy doesn't usually like the Jews.
I think that's his reasoning. I think his reasoning
because you made the Christmas thing all about Nazis.
Yeah, like I think the thing is what he's saying is that it's like he's saying white supremacists don't like the fact that 2 Jewish people wrote a show about Christmas. I mean,
if you wrote a good,
if it was a good show, if it was a good show, then yes, I would take your sayings on that with more heavy heart. But it's not a good show.
This is what's wrong with every episode. I say we just need to have a segment where it's just what's wrong with our culture and society today. It's just blaming everybody, like blaming someone else. You write a bad show, it did bad. I
would like to read more. I mean, if that's taken out of context,
he just posted it on his We have a great show. He posted it on his Twitter. We have a great show, but it's being rated poorly because white supremacists. That's what he writes. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, that you need more context than that. I need more context.
You know what? I didn't get a raise this year because of fucking beluga whales. Like, what the fuck?
Gosh darn belugas.
Those motherfucking beluga whales.
Poor beluga.
They get in your shit and they just take. They take and they take and
stupid
they
beluga.
fucking take.
Stupid
and
belugas.
then they blow that stupid fucking water spout out their fucking head hole.
Did you know? And I partially knew this before, but I then saw a TikTok about it, that whales, if they're dead, will explode.
What is wrong? What?
Like, so apparently...
I'm so glad this is being recorded. What?
Apparently, when whales die, the gases in their body get trapped. Like it releases.
Like everything else.
Yeah. And if their body lands on shore, it can literally explode.
Yes. In the 70s, they did that. There was a guy, it was on the news. He was standing in front, he was recording, and the thing fucking exploded.
Yeah.
You want to know why that happened? They stick the fucking thing with dynamite.
No, but this is a real thing.
They don't explode.
Yes, they do.
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 What's the difference between that and any other dead animal?
Because they're in the water. I don't know. I can't even come up with a reason. But I've seen, I looked into it more.
There's a
they
different
explode.
No, okay. I think, boom. There's not a thing. Boom is not a thing. Okay, they're not going to explode. They might pop. There's a difference between explode and pop. I've seen things that have been dead and they pop. All right, it pops and it oozes and it's not nice. But explode is not a thing.
No, I kid you not. They do. We're gonna look into it more. They explode. They can explode.
Yes, with a lot of dynamite.
No.
And they learned their lesson.
No. I'm telling you, whales can explode.
Where did you see this? Is this that motherfucking guy who talks into his
Yes.
microphone?
And then I looked into it, and it's a thing.
No.
Also, they're giving koalas vaccines against the clap in
Yeah,
Australia.
they've been doing that. They've been trying to do that for years.
And
because that's the number one
actually
killer.
becoming successful.
Yeah. Well, if you would just give them fucking condoms, it'd be all right.
I don't think koalas are going to put on condoms, babe.
Why? Yep.
But I'm happy they're getting vaccinated against the clap.
Let's give a
Good
round
job,
of applause.
Australia.
Let's give them a hand. Clap for the clap.
Good job, Australia, for vaccinating koalas.
That should be the fundraiser. Clap for the clap.
Clap against the clap.
Well, no, you clap for the clap, so you clap to make money for
the clap. Mm-hmm. And clap to end clap.
The anti-clappers. There will be no clapping here. No clap.
Oh, koalas.
Did you know that their left earlobe explodes?
No, it doesn't.
If you
Stop
pull on the
making
right
fun.
earlobe?
We're gonna look at videos of whales exploding, and then you'll see.
Look, there's not a thing.
It is a thing.
So if it's all aquatic animals have swim bladders. And if it's full or if there's any problem, they can expand and it can pop. But explosion is not the term I would go with.
We're going to look at it.
Hey, look.
If it's a pop, it's a really big fucking pop.
And their entrails go miles.
Yep.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm not someone who likes to watch things like dead animals, so I'm not going to sit there and watch it.
Okay, well, we're looking it up so I can prove to you that dead whales explode.
Yep. Well, I mean, there is an exhibit at the Philadelphia Zoo. It's right next to the moose.
Oh, my God. Shut up. Okay, listen. That was a long time ago. Stop being mean to me.
Yeah.
I still want to see a moose. We've been to 4 states.
I know.
No moose have been found. I'm upset.
I saw a video. It's been trending. I don't know. It could be old. It could be like 10 years old. But it's all these people feeding and petting a wild moose.
It's not fair.
It's not. One, it is fair because don't pet a fucking wild moose. Like it was eating out of their hands. And as soon as they stopped...
Filming?
No, as soon as they stopped feeding the fucking thing, it kicked the little kid. And they're wondering what the fuck happened.
Sorry.
It's a wild animal.
It is a wild animal. You shouldn't feed wild animals.
And it fucking threw a temper tantrum because no one gave it any more food. So and those things will kill you.
It'll kill you. Those moose are not small.
No.
Moose are not. They're huge
This
animals.
was a younger one, but it was still the size of a fucking horse.
Moose are huge animals. Like, I forget how much can a wild moose, like, way. I think it was like
I'm very bad with numbers.
I think it was like
a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot.
It's a lot.
Those things,
like tons.
The things bigger than a horse.
It
so
weighs
there you go.
tons.
So my autocorrect. Oh, forgot about that. My autocorrect is killing me. So I put something in the phone in the notes.
Are you telling people a lot of ducks?
No. I put it in for the notes.
Mm-hmm.
And it must have been like 3 letters or something.
Mm-hmm.
But all it says is LOL. It autocorrect to LOL. So I have absolutely no idea. But while I was at Walmart today, I saw a John Cena figure.
Did you think it was Jim Varney?
I want to get one and turn it into a really buff
Ernest.
I was so tempted.
I think you should write to John Cena and let him know that that's your plan.
Babe, if I'm the first person to ever tell him that he's turning into
Jim Varney
and he's never seen the photos, then something's wrong there.
I just think it's hilarious that everybody thinks he's turning into Jim Varney.
He is. And it's not a bad thing.
Poor John Cena.
Why?
Jim Varney is not an attractive man, babe.
Yes, he is. No, have you seen like his non-Ernest photos?
He's an okay-looking guy. He's not that attractive.
He's no Joe Manganiello, but
Manganella.
So I'm gonna look on Amazon and buy myself a John Cena figure. But then I got to find a hat in that scale and all. But I'll do it. So I go down YouTube rabbit holes, as we know, and I'm going to show you a picture. So, the tech things. You know, I've been watching a few of those. The tech men should buy or whatever. And
We've been also watching infomercials.
That's what
weirdo.
That's what this is. They show you commercials for things you can buy and you should buy. So there's this watch.
The hell?
It's like a flip. It's a flip thing, and then like that's what it looks like. It's a sharp. I don't know what it is.
That is not sharp.
It looks good to me.
Looks weird.
So it's like, first of all, it's like the old clocks that just have flip numbers. That's what it is. It just flips. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to Google it. Couldn't find it. Dig a little harder. I found it. Guess how much that watch is?
$1,000.
2 more guesses.
Am I higher or lower? Really? $2,000.
It's higher.
$5,000.
Now take that number, throw it away, and say something outrageous.
$150,000.
You are so close. It is $278,000.
For what? For an ugly ass watch?
For an old school flip fucking watch. 200. I was like, what the fuck?
People have way too much money.
And like I was like, you know what? This is an ugly watch. No one's going to appreciate it, but I'll appreciate it because it's like it's dorky. It's got some kind of charm to it. $278,000.
You could buy a house.
Yeah. All right, that's more than our house.
You could buy.
Not in this market. It's good. We could sell this house just to buy a watch. The taxes alone on that is $27,000.
People have way too much money.
So not only are you buying a house that it's you're buying a watch as much as a house, but the taxes are as much as a car. You just bought for one watch. You bought a house and a car.
Nope, I stand by my statement. People have way too much money. Too much money.
Turns out there was only about 75 of these made.
I don't care.
There are 75 left.
Yeah, I'm sure. Dumb as shit.
There is nothing that would make this watch that expensive. It's a fucking flip.
It's a $300,000 watch.
Now, it's got no rubies. It's got no diamonds, no crystals, nothing.
Nope.
It glows
Ooh.
at night.
Okay, I could buy a $10 Ninja Turtle watch that glows at night.
But does it flip?
I don't fucking care.
Does it flip?
Does it show me the time? Okay, great. Lunacy.
It's fucking ridiculous.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Is there, besides my LOL, which I don't know what that is, I got one last thing. So I ordered some things. But I don't. I don't want to talk about that stuff. Some of it's gifts, some of it's other stuff.
Mm.
But I was looking through this site, and I found a really nice deck of tarot cards
Okay.
that I purchased.
Okay.
And I really want to get into trying to read tarot.
Okay. I used to dabble in trying to find that out as well.
So I bought a pack of tarot cards when I was in high school, but I never did
I
anything
kind
with
of
it.
remember how to do readings, but very vaguely.
Well, that's the thing. The readings are. You can read a book, but if you have a certain feeling for the cards, you don't have to follow any.
Yeah, there's no specific structure or guideline.
Yeah.
But you could buy like mats that help you too.
You just.
There's a bunch of stuff.
It's just 3 for what I. But yeah, I
No,
want
it's a 4. It's a 5 configuration, if I remember correctly.
There's many different ways.
Okay, but whatever.
I've always known the 3. You pull the 3 cards, but you do it any way you want.
Yeah, no.
So
Tarot is very customizable.
yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. They're really nice. They're Celtic ones, and it's like oil painted things and all.
That's cool.
I try to find Egyptian ones, and they have some, but it wasn't
feel
great.
right.
Yeah.
No.
So
No, that's cool.
So I'll be reading everyone's
Fortune.
their tarots and see. That'll be another service I provide.
Oh, you're just chalking up the list.
Yep. Not to mention the other thing I'm working on. I don't want to talk about it too early, but our next endeavor.
I'm scared.
You know what it is. What me and Teddy are going to do.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That endeavor.
Yeah, it's something I've wanted to accomplish since I was very young.
Weirdo.
And I think we're going to do it.
Okay. Do you know, speaking of that
Probably.
endeavor, do you want, I'm going to tell you this later, but remind me to tell you about Bob's Google search.
I saw that. I saw that,
I
and
was
I wanted
cracking up.
I wanted to comment, but I was like,
cracking up.
I don't
Irony.
know. I don't know him that well.
You could.
And I feel like he's going to get a certain feeling for me.
I think he'd enjoy your
Does he
humor.
listen?
Yeah, he listens to some episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it.
He's
I was like,
listened
oh my
before.
God, what's the coincidence of that?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, you can comment. He'll enjoy your sense of humor.
Yeah. But like, how many people? Actually, I just looked that up. Turns out you need a few.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you want to
Actually make a profit.
profit, you have to have a bunch of people. Board of directors and shit. Okay, I think that's all.
You want my book corner before we
Oh, yeah.
cease and desist? So I finished Neon Gods.
Okay.
Endings. I like the ending. It's not my favorite, but it was pretty good.
Okay.
Now, she has a series of them. I didn't know this. So this was a Hades and Persephone retelling. She has
the next one's the Persephone and Hades time.
No, the next one is Psyche and Eros.
Who the fuck is Psyche?
So Psyche was another daughter of Demeter's, and Eros was a
Are
son
you saying
of
these names correctly? Demeters?
Eros. Demeter, yeah.
Okay.
Demeter's the mother of Persephone.
I don't know.
And Eros is the son of Aphrodite.
Isn't it Eros?
Eros, yeah, sorry. Eros.
That I know.
Eros is the son of Aphrodite. So,
Okay.
I'll read that eventually. And then I talked about the other. Did I talk about the other book I got in the mail?
The 357.
65 Days.
Yeah.
The second book. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna start reading that. But highly recommend Neon Gods by Katie Robert.
Okay.
Very good. And yes, I will be reading the Psyche and Eros retelling.
So you're just gonna read. You're gonna mix retellings of mythology and porn.
Smut, yes. Well, my next one's just smut.
What do you mean?
The 365 Days, the second book is just smut.
Yeah, but you're reading the mythology one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you read. Retellings of mythology.
No, there's some YA mixed in there. I read Mortal Instruments.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her next book, Cassandra Clare's next book. I think it comes out either the end of I'm hoping the end of 2022. Because that'll be the end of that trilogy.
Okay. That just reminds me. Everyone was like acting up because they were like making a more out of it than it needs to be. They were like, the third Spider-Man movie, it's the end of the trilogy. Like they're going to end it. Well, the end of a trilogy would be the third movie.
Yeah.
Like that's how trilogies end in threes.
Yeah.
So they can start another movie and do
Yeah.
some more with the same people, but that's the end of that trilogy. Like,
Yeah, that's the whole point. But yeah, I'm excited to read the next book I have.
okay.
I'm also, like I said, listening to the audiobook of Bridgerton,
Right.
which
You
is
said
pretty
that.
good. Again, like the woman that's reading it.
Just wait till you hear my guy.
No, I'm good.
Jonathan somebody.
I know I want to get American Gods. I'm debating on what other audiobooks I want to get.
I don't know.
Might do Lord of the Rings.
Ugh.
Because I kind of want to listen. Or
The
I
Hobbit.
might try Game of Thrones. Because I couldn't read it on my own, but I feel like if I have it read to me, I'd be better.
Make sure it's not Jonathan somebody.
Okay. And again, I'm going to look for more stuff by Dirk Maggs. I really like him. Ooh, there's an expansion to Neverwhere that he wrote just as a BBC special about like the Marquis de Carabas.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get that too
Okay.
because I really like the guy that voices him in that BBC special.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the passing of Miss Rice?
Anne Rice, yeah.
I've never read anything. I've never read anything.
I read Interview with a Vampire,
I've seen it.
and I've
seen Queen of the Damned.
and I read Queen of the Damned.
Because Aaliyah was in it.
Yeah, I'm sad. Anne Rice was a good author. I'm gonna read more of her books.
Was she? What, like...
I liked her books.
I don't know. I've never read them.
I enjoy Anne Rice.
But she is the one who started, like, this whole, like, vampire...
Mm-hmm.
She didn't start vampires, but, like,
She
helped make it what it is.
She made it cool. She helped make it cool. Like books like Twilight wouldn't exist without Anne Rice.
Oh, darn.
And Mortal Instruments and things
Yeah.
like that. Like taking vampire and werewolf legends and making them like more modern. That was her thing. And she was so good at it. Like, I think modern day fantasy fiction is partially due to Anne Rice.
I wouldn't say you're wrong, but I don't know
Like,
either.
I think she modernized the whole idea of the whole idea of werewolves and vampires and that kind of modern day retelling of those kinds of like monster figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would contribute a lot of that to Anne Rice.
Okay.
It's very good. Sad. She was older though. She's in her 80s.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know much about her. I know who she is. I knew what she did, but I don't know.
I should watch Interview with a Vampire this weekend. I love that
Okay.
movie.
I did, but I don't think it aged for me.
It didn't age well for you. I still love that movie. I stand by the fact that it's probably one of the only Tom Cruise movies I can watch.
Mission Impossible 1 through 500.
No, I hate Mission Impossible.
Tropic Thunder.
I don't like that movie either.
What?
I don't like that movie. I think it's stupid.
Yeah. That is
I
the
think
purpose. That's the whole purpose of the movie.
I think it's overly stupid. But no, I think that's the only Tom Cruise movie I can genuinely watch. I've tried watching Jerry Maguire. Didn't like it.
No. I don't know what else he was in.
Eyes Wide Shut.
No.
No, that was bad. Top Gun.
I never saw it.
I saw it. I think I saw it a long time ago. I don't remember it though.
The hell? There's got to be something that he's been in that I watched.
It's really hard to figure it out. I'm telling you, the only Tom Cruise movie that I can genuinely say I watched all the way through and would be willing to watch again is Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that and Tropic Thunder for me.
No, I can't watch Tropic Thunder, but I can't think of a single other movie he's in that I would watch again.
Yeah, I don't know. I really am blanking on his stuff.
I'm telling you.
It's just Mission Impossible and Top Gun.
An Interview with a Vampire.
That's popping into my head. And War of the Worlds, but no.
That movie was meh.
I never saw it. I
It
saw
was-
the original.
It was meh. It wasn't great.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
No words of entitlement?
Encouragement?
No,
You
words
mean-
of entitlement.
No. Words of encouragement. Or affirmations. What did I say? I said that last time. Beauty is not measured in size or stature.
Okay. I like to be quiet after these because sarcasm oozes out of my pores whenever you say something
know.
like that. So,
And that's it.
okay. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Remember, shadedcornermedia@gmail.com.
We need your lists.
Shaded_corner on Instagram. We need your lists. Okay? Look,
If anybody's
I
asking
understand.
questions, it's who would you do if you could do?
your lists of important people you want to diddle. Okay? Look.
Diddle lists, if
I don't,
you will.
Yeah, give your diddle lists. I don't ask for much. Write in. I need names. Otherwise, it's going to be weird. All right?
It's going to be weird anyway.
It's not going to be weird. It's going to be non-existent.
Yeah.
Like, I need brackets. This is a thing I'm going for. Not only that, if you're on Instagram, I don't know how Instagram works. Okay, so I don't know if I comment on something, other people, because if on Facebook, if you comment on something, other people on your friends list can see it. I don't think that works on Instagram. No, like, okay, again, I'm not a boomer, but I'm whatever comes after a boomer.
You can at us.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so my goal right now is to get Brian Flynn from Super 7 on the podcast.
Okay.
Marshall has been fucking spamming World Star nonstop with fucking, oh, who's your best rapper? Oh, Shaded Corner. They're my best. They're the best. Like, he just keeps commenting, and it's great. It's fucking ridiculous. So I told him, take some of that energy and throw it at Super 7 and Brian Flynn. So he's been doing the same things, but it's like no, I want you to tell them to be on, but he just keeps dropping Shaded Corner. Oh, you know who likes toast and padiddles? Ah, Shaded Corner. Like, what the hell does that have anything to do with Super 7? So if you're on Instagram, go Super 7 or Brian Flynn, who owns Super 7, and just be like, you need to be on the podcast.
Okay, at us. You say at us. Because
Yeah,
if
just
you
tag us in the comment and be like, be on their show. I explain.
Okay, so
Technology.
you add the at symbol
Yeah.
and then put
They know
Shaded
that.
Corner
Just
Media.
tell them what to do.
You can if you go to Brian Flynn or Super 7 at us and have him come on the show.
Tell him he needs to be on it. I know none of you are going to do this. Just like you're not going to write in letters about your diddle list.
Listen, also for your diddle list, feel free to comment under the posting of this episode. We will take posts or comments.
Yeah. You don't have to send
the
emails, but I post it on Facebook and Instagram. You can send it to the email, or you could just send your
comment.
list. But if you don't want people to know your list,
Yeah.
it's not like we're going to make we don't have to put your name saying, Frank over here wants to have sex with Keanu Reeves. Like if you don't put your business out there, that's fine.
Everybody should want to have sex with Keanu Reeves.
He looks dirty.
He is a wonderful human.
He might be, but he's not my cup of tea. All right.
I like him.
So
That tall drink of
remember,
water.
Brian Flynn, Super 7, diddle list. All right? 3 things. Basically, that's just 2 things. And
We appreciate you and love you.
my hopes aren't high. But please, it's my late birthday gift. So, all right, guys. Thank you.
Have a good week. Be safe.
And see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Why?
I don't have anything to really talk about.
You never do.
Oh, wow. Rude.
Am I wrong?
No. Still rude, though. I have some stuff to talk about sometimes.
Wrong. Like what?
Like book stuff and movie stuff and stuff.
We have a lot shorter episode this week because I have to move everything that Marshall's supposed to be on about.
Okay.
I have a bunch of stuff to talk to him about.
Oh, okay.
So
I know I'm not as fun.
This list. No, we had some complaints about him.
About Marshall?
Yeah,
Who complained about Marshall?
the listeners.
Which listeners?
The listeners that contacted me.
Somebody contacted you about Marshall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I'm so confused.
We'll talk about it next time he's here.
Okay. I want to know which listeners complained about Marshall. Oh, Marshmallow.
Turns out he just yeah, it's Marshall.
By the way, I think this Egypt puzzle is also a bank.
It's not a bank.
You can't shove money in the side and it goes in the middle?
It's not a bank though. What it is it's a gift. So like you put a gift card in there or money, and it's like if you can get it out,
Okay.
you can that like
You can have
it's a
it.
gift. It's basically like a gift box.
Oh, okay.
Here, try to open it. It's easy.
No, because you're going to call me stupid.
I'm not gonna call you stupid. Not every. Look, I do not judge people for their puzzle doing abilities.
Feel like you do, though.
Nope. My mind works differently. I wouldn't judge some. Your mind has to work a specific way to do puzzles. That's not a thing. Don't break it.
I'm gonna break it.
Yay! You did it.
I did it.
See, it's very simple.
It didn't even take me that long.
No, I know. It was a simple one, and you did a good job. That's not right. No, you just put you put the puzzle. You just do it in the back, in reverse. So flip the flap.
There we go. The flap.
Slide it towards the flap. Slide that down. That doesn't plug in. Slide it down. Okay. No. Don't put it back in. Push it. Slide it down gently as far as it'll go.
Okay.
Then slide the thing towards that. I can't see on this side.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. No. No.
There we go. I knew it did something wrong. Oh, whoops. There we go.
I'm judging you more for this part.
Can we not judge me? Please?
If only there was video for this.
No. What the poop?
What the poop indeed. You don't have to worry about any of that. Just put the thing back in. Let me see the top of it.
I'm trying to figure this part out.
Yeah. No. Put that back in. Slide it up halfway. There you go.
I did it.
Ta-da!
I did it. There you go.
I edited out most of this, so it took her about an hour, but
No, it didn't.
we cut out some time.
No, it didn't. It took me like 5 minutes. Rude ass. You deserve that.
Deserve what? A head itch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I can add that. What you doing? You looking up stuff to talk about? No? You just don't care anymore?
I do care. I care.
Okay. Your headphones are stuck in the mic.
It's fine.
I was just saying, if you go to move something.
Are we starting? I don't understand.
This is the episode. It's nice and relaxed. Lots of silence.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
'Cause that's what people want to hear on a podcast.
it's calming.
Lots of silence.
Calming. We're gonna take a minute and replicate what it's like, because I assume you're listening to this in a car. We're gonna slow it down and replicate what it's like to drive in a vehicle with me. No, you don't need to do that.
You said replicate what it's like to drive
Shut
in a
up.
car with you. This is the most...
Usually, I don't have someone just yapping. Stop.
Stop what?
Stop.
Stop what?
Shut your hole.
This is a podcast. We're supposed to talk. That's what you keep telling me.
Didn't I say we were supposed to replicate what it's like to be in a vehicle with me?
This is what
Starting now.
But when you're by yourself?
Just be asleep like you normally are in a car.
I thought we were replicating like the first 5 minutes we're in the car together. Me just thoroughly annoying you. Because I hate the silence, so I'm just gonna irritate you the whole time. What? Why are you so quiet over there? Tell me something. Talk to me. Rude. You know, just rude. Are we not podcasting? You're falling asleep over there. Your microphone's not on, and you're not even talking. You're not talking. Okay. Oh, wow. That worked a little bit. That worked a little bit at the end.
These always do. You just got to pull it really slow.
Oh, okay.
Because the wiring or whatever. I don't know how those fucking... All the voice boxes, they never age well. They just deteriorate. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Been.